see technology in the role of farm equipment as a, there's technology built in the equipment that makes it more efficient, helps it operate. Then there's the technology that actually supports farming in general, whether it's data, it's collecting data, it's your inputting data. Well, I think it's definitely a combination. It's the true moving parts of the machine, whether it's seeding, spraying, harvesting, and then it's the actual function of the technology that's incorporated into it, whether it's variable rate seeding, variable rate spraying. It's really there to create efficiencies. There's farms that have adopted variable rate seeding in some fashion. There's farms that are mapping all their fields with yield maps with their combines, and it's a matter of using that data to what the relevance of the farm. And I would say that a large percentage of farmers are using some portion of the data, but I wouldn't say they're using all the data. So where I see the value equation for a customer when it comes to profitability and all the technology is either it's cutting input costs or it's increasing production. That's really at the end of the day what they're trying to do, which increases their margin. Telematics is playing probably an information supplier role right now. The data from telematics in the machine is now transferred to a cloud-based storage user facility where they can use that data to either help build a prescription map or to go over yield maps out of combines. It's also helping us diagnose because it's two-way communication. So the nice thing is we can solve a lot of the issues before sending a technician out. Drones is an interesting idea on the farm. There's a lot of farmers that will have a small drone to either do scouting or something like that. We actually bought a geomatics company in the spring of 2015, and I've learned a lot about drones since then because we build our own. The drones are basically, it's about getting imagery, whether it's just a high resolution image for scouting or else it's an NDVI map. A satellite NDVI map is about 30 feet, 30-foot resolution, and most multi-spectral imagery out of a drone is 1 to 5 centimeters. I think equipment dealers need to be good at selling equipment, and once they're good at selling equipment and servicing the equipment, you're always looking for something else because you have that relationship with the producers. Is there other things we can add? We've made a conscious decision at Rocky Mountain Equipment not to get into agronomy. We'll leave that up to the agronomists. And we have a strategic alliance with Decisive Farming that if one of our producers is looking for an agronomist, we'll definitely support the Decisive model. I think new technology will allow customers to make better decisions, to make more informed decisions. The more data they have, the better they can make a decision. It's also better for the environment. They're not putting chemical where chemical doesn't need to go. They're not putting fertilizer where it doesn't need to be. And I think it's going to add a level of efficiency to the farm. If you think about technology in ag, it's really adding information and efficiencies. And when I say information, it's either providing, when you're harvesting, it's providing output data, like with yield maps. Here's the yield, and it's all geo-referenced. And then when you're seeding and spraying, that's where you actually input the data from your agronomist, from the satellite map or a drone map, and also your yield data. So you're constantly collecting data, and then you're using that data to farm more efficiently. One of the cool things about farming is they get carbon credits, and who gets a carbon credit? It's somebody helping the environment, right? And I think sometimes that doesn't, get put in the public eye as much as it should, is how, there's no better steward for the land than a farmer. And I think if you look at Rocky's investment, we have a whole group of employees. I think we've got 29 through our organization. They're ag optimization and technology specialists, and their whole goal in life is to support the technology and optimize the machinery. So, we've seen the need to specialize, and our customers need it. We definitely want to, if the technology is there, we definitely want to show our customers how to use it.